doing more of what matters is actually the name of the game here. And you follow the Pareto's principle and this 80-20 rule and whatnot. We know in real estate, it's more like 95-5, or 90-10. And a lot of our time is filled up with BS work. And a lot of the market is full of BS people, to be honest with you. Right. And it's the top dogs that are doing all the business. And I just want to point out right now, this is not a technology revolution. I am not a tech guy with a tech background, but I am creative. And this is absolutely a creativity revolution. And I think anybody can learn the skill of curiosity and resourcefulness. Yeah. And so if anybody's curious and has a bit of resourcefulness, AI is your friend. But if you come to conclusions about the way things are, or you have a fear-based mindset, then it will be your master. And that's just how it is. Already, man, there's like this website. There's a website called Payman. And so like Uber, you can actually log in as a human being, and AIs that are performing tasks for human beings will hire human beings to do things for them. So I would have an AI and I say, hey, I need to get this done, AI. But let's say the AI needs a thing delivered from point A to point B, and it doesn't have wheels or legs yet, but it can hire a person to say, hey, I'll pay you $50 to deliver this package from point A to point B. It pays them up, and the human does it, and the AI continues with their job. Right. So there's already systems out there as of today where people are getting hired by AI, paid by AI to perform tasks on behalf of the AI.
You know what's fascinating? Did you ever read The Future is Faster Than You Think?
I have not read that yet. I love him. I've read a lot of stuff, but I have not read that yet. Yeah.
I think Kotler and I forget who the third of that, but that was the third book in the series. I think Abundance, and then there was another one, and then The Future is Faster Than You Think. The Future is Faster Than You Think came out, I believe, January of 20. Okay, so let's just put time frames into context. And they go in through industries and where things are going, but they open up the book with the ability to where you're going to start to see home ownership out into the rural areas, right? Because there's no need to be in the inner city, in that you can be in point A to point B in such a short period of time, to the point of they were like, listen, the Uber will come pick you up and it will take you to XYZ location. XYZ location, you will get into your flying car and you will go from one point to another point, or you'll be in a mass transit or on a the trains, what Elon's trying to build. And then you're either flying, and then you're the airport over to top of the building, and then you come out of the building. By the time you walk out, your Uber's already waiting for you. And they said how this will all be done, then you don't have to talk to anybody. It'll just pull all of the directions out of your calendar, and your AI assistant will be in your calendar, and it'll coordinate all of this for you.
Yep.
And so just when you were saying that, made me think about that. Think about that story that they were talking about in that book. And it really is fascinating. And to see, obviously the pandemic collapsed time. So a lot of the things that they were talking about in there was going to be decades, right? Which we know with the pandemic condensed it into, months of being able to, they were talking about, EXP was the only company that they talked about in there from a real estate perspective, and how they were disrupting, the entire game and the entire industry, which they have. They're talking about, the avatars, the holograms, Star Trek stuff that they were in there talking about, like guys, this is closer than what anybody even remotely believes or thinks. And so just kind of what you were saying there, I was like, yep, it's happening.